You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. And here with Wayne,
yes sir,
Hustler Tone,
yes sir,
and a special guest, me.
Yes sir.
Coach
Introduce
Harper.
yourself to the people, man.
All right, so I'm Coach Harper, Philip Harper. I'm really just a long-time basketball guy. I guess everybody know who y'all are, right? And they know y'all.
Yeah, facts.
So when these kids were in high school, I was one of the coaches there. I know we probably I know I look a little younger than Tone. I was a coach then when he was in high school. We had a young staff there. You know, life happens, life goes on, and now we all reunified. Me right now, what I'm doing is I run a basketball company called Hoop Nation. It's based out the Metro Atlanta area. It's basketball training at all levels. At the highest level, we all know of a professional current NBA player that we have within the program.
Yes, sir.
A couple more G League guys, and at the lowest level, I'm all the way down. The youngest kid I got that I work with right now is 3.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And 3, and me working with him is more of like when y'all were around. Y'all remember what my son was.
Right.
So you know, my son right now was a freshman in the high school that's already got college offers and stuff
Right,
like
dunking,
that.
lefty,
And-
powerful.
And he wasn't somebody that I would consider that I worked with at the time. But the 3-year-old, he'll come in and get in and do what the older kids do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just make sure that he in there enjoying himself and having fun, just trying to get him to have a love of the game.
Yes, sir.
So outside of that, also help people with recruitment, with all the transfer portal type stuff and finishing high school and those kind of opportunities. So I do a lot of the gray area stuff in basketball. You know, I'm really a gray area person. I'm really behind the scenes a lot more than in front of the camera. yeah, but I'm vital, right? You know what I'm saying? I got the experience, I got the know-how, I got the connections.
Right.
And I just try and make sure that people get what they're supposed to get as opposed to, trying to self-serve and do for myself and or win on other people's backs.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we see it. We see it. We definitely see it.
And the work is showing. Like you said, you got players at all levels. We all know the NBA guy you talking about, Kevon. We played on the same team. He played for the Magic now. Man, the work that he's put in is just been incredible. Like watching him, we've been there from the beginning. You may be a little bit longer, but I've known him as a freshman, and to see the skill and talent that he developed over these years is insane. Yeah. Like you working with Paul and
Paul overseas.
Paul overseas.
Juice was just with me before I came up here.
Yeah, Juice. So it's like the basketball DNA is undeniable, man. You really doing your thing.
Yep.
And CJ, man, seeing him go from a 3-year-old kid to what is he, about 6 feet now?
Yeah, he like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, he about
Damn,
I'm talking
freshman, and he got a couple D1 offers already. So
since 2010, I've been there 2010.
Yeah, so the work is proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, I've been on 6. Yeah, I've been seeing him since 2010, man.
Which is weird because he just 15, so like that's the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he was that's wild, bro. Like, but he done turned out to be something special, and he got to stop dunking on like people in practice and stuff, man.
He
Come
gotta
on,
start
man. Them
more.
folks grown, man.
Hey,
these are grown folks. He's a freshman.
You know,
that's what you doing. What he's supposed to do.
You know that the situation you talk about, to the little video you talking about, like what's dope about it is all them guys that's in the gym. Like we've been having some open runs at the school I coach at now, and it's a bunch of older guys there. You know, most of them like between 26, 27. Juice probably the oldest person that's in there. Okay. And all the way down to some older high school guys, but everybody with offers and stuff.
Yeah.
And my son is in there. Or signed, like, and my son is in there. He's usually the youngest kid in there. It's only freshman in there.
Okay.
Everybody else is college level, done with college, playing overseas and home right now. And him, and he hold his own. But like his situation with being in there is really more like what y'all had with going to Salem Park or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's never had a situation where he can go down the street and play with the older guys.
Right.
From where we live at. We live out in McDonough.
Okay.
And it's just it's dope because everybody is like real family in there because it's everybody that's been under me in one of those different capacities that I talked about earlier as far as development or trying to find another situation with school and stuff like that. And they all coming back. And they, for me, they giving back to my kid, but it's, also me still providing a situation where they can all continue to work and develop and get better.
That's what every hooper looking for, especially when they at home. Like I got to pick up a basketball somewhere.
Right, for sure. I know you don't pick up a basketball, but I know what you mean.
Oh, never. Corporate me. I'm done. Hey, I got a story too.
Go ahead.
So 10th grade, man, I always got a story for the special guests I have. I be knowing all the special guests. 10th grade, man.
Let me cut you off. I don't know where this is going, but when I pulled up, I was outside. I was like, man, these niggas is finna get me back for some shit I did a long time ago. I better see the both of them, man.
Oh, no, it wasn't you. It was really Coach Johnson back then with them 1760s, bro. My fat ass could not do it. I came in there thinking I was a hooper, and Coach Johnson really
ran that shit up out your ass.
So let me tell you, 10th grade, I'm final cut. But I get in trouble in school for joning a kid, and it wasn't you. Coach Johnson was like, hey, Tony, he about to make the final cut. How he doing? And Miss Soames was like, Tony made it. So she went out and told him I was joning and stuff. So Coach was like, your last day finna be hell. Like, don't even worry about picking up a basketball. Like, you're finna run. So when I got in trouble at the time when I moved to Panola with my grandparents, they didn't have legal custody. So when I got in trouble, I got kicked out of school. And I didn't even get to make it to that final practice. But I never went to Coach them about it. But yeah, that's why I never made it to that final practice.
Word.
Yeah. So I got kicked out.
Your bitch ass was high.
Oh my goodness, no.
I just knew you was sweet. I was like, good riddance.
No, man. I was definitely gonna make it.
got scared of it being tough?
No, I definitely no, man. I got kicked out, and I was gone for about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, my grandparents came up there and begged them. They let me in. So MLK, shout out to MLK, because my grandparents never went to court, nothing. They just let me back in school.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, but that was a little story. But I didn't make it to that hell last practice.
Man,
me and Philip Ballard.
I ain't even.
Me and Philip.
I ain't even gonna get in it. I ain't even gonna get into it, man.
Philip Ballard, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I mean, hell weeks.
Man,
bro, listen.
You know what's
bro, I was there when TJ and them was there, though.
Me too. You know what the worst was, bro?
I need y'all to describe what Hell Week was, bro, because we got some young guys around us right now that get 2 days, maybe.
Okay, 2 days.
So let me tell you, Hell Week was a full Monday to Friday. From the moment you got out of class on Monday, which was about 3:20.
Going straight to the track.
And no, well,
my Hell Week
you go straight
was
to
4
the track,
days
you run the trail, you run the hills, and then these motherfuckers make you go to, what is it, Lithonia Middle School?
Lithonia Middle School.
Lithonia fucking Middle School. They got them big ass concrete step slabs. You gotta run around that fucking park. You gotta run around the goddamn track. You gotta run, bro. They got us doing
good memories.
What's that shit called? Wheelbarrows up the hill. Wheelbarrows down the hill. I mean, bro, all kind of, bro. When I tell you we was dying out there, bro. And then the worst part about it was I was a smart nigga in high school, so we got punished. Everybody on the team was dumb as shit.
Dumb.
Everybody had 3 or 4 Fs minimum. So I gotta run a mile for every fucking F with these
and you about to graduate fucking 3.9, 4.0.
And I'm top 10%.
Wow.
So that shit, man. But you
look at what Hell Week built.
No, but that shit really.
I didn't become. We not hoopers.
We talking about character.
I guess.
The biggest thing I got out of it. The biggest thing I got out of it is mental toughness, for real.
Oh, for sure.
Like as a man, and then that shit carried on into cause I ended up going to the military.
Right.
So that shit really made
that shit really
easy for me.
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta run and shit. I'm like, this shit nothing.
I don't think people really know.
Too easy.
I don't think a lot of coaches do what he did back then. Like going on the track, running 2 or 3 miles, and then we thinking we done. We gotta play basketball. No, set the clocks. Like what? Everybody baseline. We just ran 2 or 3 miles.
Bro, we go work out for 2 hours and then he expect us to hoop. Our arms noodles.
Then he want to do 3-man weave and everybody want to dunk and shit. And you miss a dunk, you know what that means.
You miss a dunk, a layup.
You know what's
baseline,
crazy?
UGA drill when he brought that shit out.
Yeah,
I wasn't there with that.
You was hiding. But you know what's crazy is that what Hell Week was for y'all, when we went to Lithonia, it was the high school, it wasn't the middle school. So that's the reason we went over there, is because everything we did it there.
Okay.
So when we were at Lithonia High School, that was just conditioning. Mm-hmm. That was the whole conditioning until we can get a basketball. That was a month. So, y'all ain't be mad about it.
I was going to say, motherfuckers running cross country.
Yeah, it was mandatory.
Yeah, cross country was optional for us because we was doing that.
Okay.
We was doing that.
So how the kids taking it like? Is it like is it the same thing?
I'm at Paideia, right?
Paideia, yeah. Paideia. Shout out to Pat. I don't know for Shout out to my dad's school. I love it up there, man. My kid is up there. It's been such a beautiful change of everything over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lovely environment. Both of their soccer teams are playing in the state championship games tonight.
Wow.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I know y'all don't know what ultimate frisbee is, but both
I know. We played that in PE, man.
So look, the guys and girls team both won state championships in ultimate frisbee on Sunday. So
I didn't even know that was like a school thing.
I would have played that in
school.
school.
Not all schools.
Not
all schools. Not all schools. But to the question though, like how guys, we just worked on that in the lab right now. Good lane line finishes. You gotta have that in the bag.
For sure.
We it's these kids is different, bro. Y'all were different from us. They way different from y'all, bro.
In what ways?
Oh my God,
like
in every way.
What?
Yeah, man. Like it's like Hell Week this week might have been 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it?
Too much.
For them?
For them?
Ooh, bro, we can
2
you
days.
know what I'm saying? Like
2 days was really warm up time.
We could throw up and still get some water, get the hell
Bro, that was
back
the
out
first
there.
time I really threw up, bro. Like
get some
no,
water,
no, for
get
real,
your ass
no,
back
for real,
out
bro.
there.
I thought like that was the first time I really threw up in sports. Like I didn't know that was a thing. I played sports since like 6th grade, but I didn't know that was like. I thought that was a movie shit. Like like. And then if you ain't got nothing on the stomach and you and ain't nothing coming up, it's like yo.
Dry heaving,
This ain't it.
That shit different though. It's different because I mean it's 2 things. So the kids are different, but the times are different too. Because back when y'all were playing, motherfuckers weren't dying.
Facts.
And conditioning and stuff like that. So we got to be a lot more considerate. Just because we got so much more information and the worst case scenario, you got to be more considerate of that. So y'all got pushed to the limit. We got pushed all the time, and you know, as far as we know, nobody passed away from it.
Yeah.
But maybe somebody did, and just with having so much more information, you just got to move around a little more different.
Yeah.
Just because it's the smarter thing to do. You can't put anybody's life in jeopardy over just trying to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? So
the pushing like worked out for like y'all
Seems
staff.
unfair though.
It definitely worked out for y'all staff. I mean,
seems unfair.
You know somebody who I always think about. Like I thought was going to be like at least an overseas player. That boy St. Louis, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be man. His stat line. I'm like, let me see his stat. Oh, that man had 20-something rebounds a night. Like.
St. Louis was him.
No, he was him, man. I really that team was good my senior year. That team.
He was good at that running.
Y'all developed the hell out of Johnny. Y'all developed the hell out of Johnny.
Yeah, you know.
Wow, I knew y'all was good.
With St. Louis, like he could have been an overseas guy.
He could
like
have.
people don't understand how important it is to be able to pick the right situation when you leave school. Like most kids, when they're getting out of high school or in high school, like their thought process is D1 or die.
Right,
like
I know.
And even if they go to another level, it's still with the intent of I'm gonna go Division I at some point in time. When people are professionals at every level,
Man, every level.
You know what I'm saying? You go and kill at a D2, you go kill at an NAIA, you go kill at a JUCO, and then go to wherever your next situation is. Yeah, you can go get money for a long time and play for a long time, but you know sometimes when you know like. It's just hard for people to understand. Like St. Louis was maybe 6'7",
man,
and you know he ended up going to a Division I school right out of high school, and he went up there and worked because he always worked, but he never really got court time. Then he transferred out of there because he was frustrated and was in another situation where he didn't get floor time. Then you know he ended up going to the military for a minute too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like he got a crazy story. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
privy to most of the information, but he had a crazy story going on.
Yeah, but
and some other stuff he started dealing with off the court. But like if from the beginning he'd have went to the schools that were heavily recruiting him, that were heavily interested, that needed him, he probably would have ended up in that situation.
He was the utility man plus scoring for MLK. I mean, bro, Sep dribble. He gonna run. He gonna run that floor. He gonna run that floor, bro. He gonna be. He gonna run. And that's one thing I really notice about MLK basketball teams. Like that conditioning really worked because a lot of them players didn't come off the court. I'm talking about, bro.
We play hard. We play baseline,
bro,
baseline.
Them boys was not coming. It's like a 7-8 man rotation, like for real. Like it was different at MLK. I think, and I appreciate what y'all did because it really. A lot of schools don't have a lot of players playing here, playing there. Miller Grove. I expected Miller Grove to have so much talent in
Hey man,
you know what I'm saying? So the staff is important.
I'm not gonna say anything negative about anybody.
I'm not saying negative, nothing negative.
Yeah, you're not either.
Yeah,
but I'm saying if you look at the area, even some of the kids that were at some of them other schools, like I told you, it was a gray area there.
Yeah,
and there's coaches there that were you never know who's watching. You know, waiting on somebody to call. Bro, I was doing the work. I was doing the work for the kids at the other schools. I'm tapping in to like the same crazy people. I'm reaching out for the guys at our school. Those coaches are looking for a different kind of player. We play against them players. Why I'm not gonna look out for them?
Right.
So okay. So I'm doing like I've been working for it started off with me working for the kids at the school. Then I started working for the kids in the region.
Wow.
The ones that didn't have it, moving already, because I'm getting in contact. The more I get in contact with coaches, the more I hear about what kind of players they're looking for, the more players I start to look at just down here in the area. So then it turned into, a DeKalb County thing, and it was a statewide thing. And that's, at a point it got to the point where I was running a national recruiting service, even though I was only taking care of the Metro Atlanta, Georgia kids for the most part.
That's a lot of
kids. Because I ended
up
being connected to so many coaches because coaches are looking for players, you know what I'm saying? And I knew who players were. Right. And they got to a point where coaches would refer coaches to me just because I knew guys.
Oh yeah. Okay. y'all built that team up quick. That's what I'm saying. Like people really underestimate like staffing. Like I said, the players gonna be good, but the staffing gotta help the players get to that next level. The player good, but he don't know how to do this point A to point B when that's what the staff is like supposed to be doing. Man, I felt like MLK football team dropped the ball on that, on their players with the getting them to programs.
Did they? I know they got a lot of guys.
They did, but
a lot of motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah, but not at schools where I thought they could have went. I felt like they was just dishing them out, going to Marshall, going here. Like some of their top guys, like Bayer went. Yeah, that Bayer was like what 1 out of 50 though. Like they had.
You talking about NFL?
I'm talking about football. Right, going pro, like going from college to pro. I ain't feel like they was set up in a position to go pro.
I don't know.
That can depend on the individual sometimes.
Yeah, it can too.
Like Blake.
Oh man, we had him on the show. Facts, he did.
He just went to his dream school.
He went to the school that everybody wanted him to go to. That it was going to cheer. People was going to be happy.
He told his story on the page.
He was our first. He was really our first guest.
It should have been me, but it's cool.
Outlaw too. Outlaw had a story too, man.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Story.
Pat Mahomes, wasn't he blocking for Pat?
Texas Tech,
and everybody went.
Outlaw, you must not have done a good enough job.
No, he was choking everybody out and shit, man.
You gotta listen to him. He was being bad.
What'd you say?
Hey, man, being bad. Man, let's get into the NFL news, man.
That's all I got.
Hey, I ain't even gonna get an Outlaw story. Crazy.
No, he got a great story.
He got a great one though.
If you get a chance,
he brought out his offers. He had every offer.
Much respect to all the MLK legends. Much respect to all the MLK.
Nah, he definitely would have been legend. When he brought us that shoebox full of them, I seen Bama. I seen everything.
Bro, Nick Saban came to the school. Y'all don't remember Nick Saban?
Yeah.
Nick Saban came to them. It was this big. I said, God.
I can't. And it's crazy how much they really recruit out of Georgia. Like heavily recruit.
Man, you gotta get
Nolan Smith. I didn't know he was from what? Hapeville, Georgia. Like all these players from Georgia. I'm like, damn. Like you never know until they really go pro, and then you see that little hometown. Tyreek Hill, I didn't know he was from Georgia.
He from South Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. All these players.
I thought he was from Florida at first.
Me too. This damn speed.
Like he from Florida.
He really do.
He's South.
Yeah, he's super South.
But let's get into the NFL news, man. I wanted to start off on the show with Shaquille Barrett. The news came out yesterday that his daughter, 2 years of age, drowned in the pool at home. I'm guessing because it was an early breaking news, and it's just sad to I hate to report it, but it is news, and he may not play this season. He may play this season.
He might dedicate it to her.
He may. I don't know. His wife. He may need to be with his wife. That's
but
tough, man.
But it's some time before the season starts. I'm sure he'll make a decision that's best for him. And his family,
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna bother him though. I like him.
Give him some time.
I like him to just get some time, and then they go from there. But I just wanted to pay the condolences on the show to his family, man. Prayers to the family, man. That's just I got a 2-year-old. Shit like that really be making me like
that shit hit home.
Man, I be just like I'm keying in on this shit like pools, water, tub. I don't even fill the tub up. That shit, this much water. Please. Do what you need to do, nigga. You ain't doing too much today.
That shit is.
But it's tough, man. It's scary out here, and you know, like when I got my kid, you know, I had my kid on the week. When I got my kid, we glued. So he don't. Whatever I do, he right with me, and that's just what it is.
Yep. What you do with your kids?
Dumping them.
I can't say what I do to my kids. Not on air. And there's no weird stuff. I don't have kids.
I don't have kids.
It's a mess.
He's a military guy. That's all we need to say.
I don't have kids.
He's a military guy.
I don't got them.
I can't say what I do.
Hey man, Julio and Matt Ryan talking about they. Hey man, shots fired.
Who got an AK in the studio?
Hey man. Julio and Matt Ryan talking about they trying to play another season, and hey man, come on and get them jerseys, little ceremony. Do the little Roddy White. What they do, Roddy White? They put him on the Mustang, drop top Mustang, had him come through for about 5 minutes, wave your hand, and go ahead and pack it up. Matt Ryan, ain't nobody signing you, bro. Yeah, not even for moral support, bro.
He might get the moral support. That's all he trying to do. He ain't out here trying to play for
he
real.
Want to play? No, Matt said he want to play, bro.
You will not say that? You gotta say that.
Well, of course he wants
to.
What, he 38?
Really? What, he 38? 37?
He up there, yeah.
He 30. Man, that shit over with.
But he cooked, though.
It's so many young.
He a Falcons great.
His first round of quarterbacks ain't even playing. Jordan Love just now playing.
Oh, yeah. No, he done.
That shit over with, man.
Bro. Last year was his last year.
Julio may get looked at, maybe. On
he can be like a wide receiver 3 or 4 somewhere.
I don't think anybody will sign him going in the camp or anything like that. But he might be a guy that's
like
around.
Late in the season.
Yeah, some injuries occur. You need to bring somebody in.
Yeah,
I mean that nigga ain't got but goddamn 27 snaps before he limp off the field.
Right, but not Matt Ryan. I think Julio, they tired of his shit. I know. I Titans saw it.
He just never helped.
He never played. Falcons the last 3 seasons was just on the field, off the field,
off the bone.
Walking to the locker room, coming back. Like man, I don't know Julio, but Matt Ryan, I know for sure. Bro, it's over, bro. Like, everybody got a young quarterback now.
If anybody signed Matt, it's just like you wanted to.
Who you would think? Name a team though. Just
like,
give me one
Matt
team.
Matt Ryan, even though like a lot of Falcons fans don't like him, he really was an elite quarterback in the NFL.
That means something.
He had a good.
You look like you want to disagree.
He had a good 5 to 7 years.
Was the MVP.
He was the MVP, bro.
He was an elite.
I don't think he was elite.
He was a top 5 to 7 quarterback for about 5 to 6 years.
I think the numbers are elite.
Yeah, the numbers are
the numbers. You would think he won 3 or 4 championships.
The numbers are Hall of Fame. Honestly,
the
numbers are Hall of Fame.
Yeah, them shit's somewhat circumstantial though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is playing from behind and having to throw that whole.
That's what I'm
saying.
But they undeniably
he threw it. But it just it'll look better with just 1 ring.
It would have looked.
And he had
great.
You know.
That would have been the cherry on top.
But that shit ain't his fault neither though.
It's not his fault, but it is because he's he's coach on the field. He's the coach.
He should have.
He can audible. Yeah. He know damn well Devontae Freeman wasn't finna block for him on that damn play.
He knew Devontae Freeman wasn't gonna block.
They had Devontae Freeman in for him blocking. Why would you? First of all, why the fuck is Devontae Freeman?
What if the whole game he had an audible? What if the whole season he had an audible and he the fucking MVP?
I'm pretty sure he audibled the whole season.
Nah, man, Matt Ryan.
And see, that's not elite. If you can't make play call, you're not elite. Aaron Rodgers, all these guys, Drew Brees.
If that's the case,
facts.
I definitely agree with that though. Because remember
Kyle Shanahan said, "I'm finna freak this shit. I'm finna make your week." He said, "I'm finna make your week arm."
He's still taking folks to the
I'm finna make your week arm. I'm finna make your week arm look. He make everybody look good. That's one thing Kyle Shanahan do. Brock Purdy came in looking like fucking Lil Brady.
Yeah, he did.
Like, come on, man.
Till he got hurt. Yeah.
Right, and they said he may not play next season.
Damn. Who we talking about?
Purdy.
Oh, that's
quarterback.
That's Mr. Irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Kyle Shanahan definitely.
He make everything.
I feel like Kyle Shanahan, he definitely fumbled the bag on the back end.
2 times
on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
2 times. He was up twice in the Super Bowl. He was up on the Chiefs, brother.
Let's not keep talking.
Yeah,
about
like that man's sick. He is sick, man.
I might get a little
Kyle's sick. Baltimore, Lamar. I heard the story. Lamar did sign his 5-year deal worth $260 million.
Big ass contract.
180 mil guaranteed. 185 or something like that.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Why they acted like they didn't want to pay him if they were gonna pay him?
So the news is he called up like, I'm ready to make a deal. Like they were just waiting on him. So he just called them like, let's do it. And he just said a number, and that's what they went with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like with that
nobody's going to get Deshaun Watson's contract. Deshaun Watson really fucked it for quarterbacks. You're not getting guaranteed 200-something million. It's over. You're not getting a fully guaranteed contract. Nobody is.
How did he get it? We don't even
Bro, it's sick. I don't know. He got something on somebody.
Yeah, that might be Illuminati.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Something going on.
Because the way he played, boy.
Right, when he came back,
that shit was just. I said, put Brissett in the
game.
In
2 years.
They didn't make him play a playoff game.
Brissett was outplaying him the whole.
Bro,
they went from a potential playoff team to.
They went.
Did they make the playoffs?
They did. They lost in the playoffs.
They lost in the first round.
Man, that nigga wasn't looking at his playbook. That nigga was opening the manila folders with all them goddamn women's names in it. Like,
yeah, facts.
Kind of remember that.
That man said, "I got a girlfriend." That man said, that man said, "I got a fiance. I can't answer these questions."
Hey, Steve Harvey told that man, you can still get a massage, just stay on your stomach.
No, he don't need to. Just get one of them chairs. Them chairs are about $1,500. Get you one of the massage chairs.
Keep turning over. Stop turning over, freaky.
Nah, immediately. You forgot he was driving 60, 70, 80 miles.
Yeah,
So y'all, it's a lot of shit in that story.
Oh, nah, I ain't got into
Bro was driving 2 or 3 hours for a massage. Yeah.
Damn.
He said, why was you driving 2 hours when you had a masseuse at the team facility?
Yeah. And then he sent the Instagram profile like, look.
Bro said, I got a fiance. I can't answer that.
I don't know how he got away.
Why I got a fiance got to be the reason,
bro. That was even saying in the deposition. He was like, I got a fiance. I can't answer that.
You had to add that little bit, like, this make a big difference.
That's just the.
It's not that I can't answer, but look.
For the woman.
You don't see her.
Well, at least he didn't embarrass. Well, he embarrassed her, but he didn't. You know, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get too far because they really clamped it after that deposition. They got clamped and he paid everybody.
Georgia boys out here, man. You out here making us look bad, bro. You supposed to be toting the flag for the Atlanta.
I think that's why he want to come to Atlanta. He was like, nah, I do my thing. He didn't want to come here. He know Buckhead would have been his feast time.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had to drive 60 miles.
No,
he
sir.
drove 6.
No.
6 minutes.
There's a bunch of that around here in Atlanta.
The rich get richer, man. Eagles traded for. They let go of Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders gone. And they trade for DeAndre Swift and gave up a 7th round pick and a 4th round pick for DeAndre Swift. Eagles they just get what they want. They get all the best defensive linemen from Georgia. They got 4 linemen from Georgia, the best of the best. The Philadelphia Bulldogs at its best. That's what I'm calling them this year.
They taking Georgia Bulldogs.
But I ain't gonna lie, the GM is smart guy. I think chemistry is the biggest thing when it comes to playing football. I don't think it's the biggest talent. I think it's chemistry. If players is in the right place, football is like, look at the Patriots defense. They try to keep that defense. They don't try to pick up nobody new. They bring people back. It's the chemistry.
Yeah, they bring in people that fit.
It fit, and you got 4 core guys. It's bringing the outside linebacker with the speed, but we got 4 core captains on the team. And that's what the Eagles doing. I thought Fletcher was going to be gone. I think they're going to bring Fletcher back on a smaller deal. Mm-hmm. Age is a factor. Fletcher not getting paid big money from anybody. As you can see, linemen are getting paid. That's that $3 mil, $5 mil range veteran deal. I like him to get this year. And he probably won't even be a starter either.
Yeah. They got a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit over there, man. They still got Brandon, Graham?
They got Slade still, right?
Right. They got man. They got a lot of. They got the sack leader still.
It's tough. Then Jalen Hurts just got the bag too.
AJ Brown.
Got another year or 2 on his contract.
You gotta fuck with Jalen Hurts, bro.
Oh I do. Of
course.
You don't see too many people that move around like that.
And he really back it up on the field.
Y'all heard about how he dropped Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Sports.
Y'all agree? I feel him. I get it. But you got to think, bro. Lil Wayne Lil Wayne was seeing 30 years.
I feel him.
I'm not mad at Lil Wayne. See, he not in the shoe.
I'm not mad at Lil Wayne.
He's not in the shoe, but Lil Wayne got pardoned.
Yeah.
That was a picture. That was a party picture. Appreciate you.
Still, I mean, but
coon face,
real coon face. But you remember when Trump did that for the Ball brother over there in China? Them turning around and showing support, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, he got Kodak. Kodak was in Canada. I guess some shit.
Kodak supported though.
Kodak was finna go down the road too.
Don't give a fuck about big picture neither. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in your own bag and you really worried about yourself.
And that's what Jalen was out.
Yeah,
but I was just
worried about big picture.
I just wanted to explain like the bigger.
I cut shit off. I don't give a fuck what you claim you did. Like you fucking people over.
Right.
Yeah. I appreciate you, but
see, but that was Wayne had to. That was you finna help my campaign. Get your ass over here.
That was it.
That's what it was. That's why he helped Kodak.
He was trying to get you to goddamn come vote for him because you fuck with Wayne heavy and Kodak.
Kodak go nuts.
Fuck Wayne too.
I think Kodak. I put Kodak over Baby. I had to. That last tape.
The Baby.
No, Lil Baby.
Kodak
music.
Go crazy.
Lil Baby music starting to sound the same.
I don't disagree to with that.
Them beats starting to sound the same.
I definitely fuck with Kodak.
Kodak last mixtape was my goodness.
Yeah, his last album went crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the Lil Baby last shit.
I never would have thought I'd be fucking with
me
fucking Kodak.
Bro, when I was in LA like a couple years ago, I'm like, bro, Baby is way better. Blah blah blah. I'm arguing.
He Baby's still better.
I don't think so.
He better for sure.
I don't know.
But Kodak just got like a rawness to his music.
Too raw.
It's different.
It is.
And then every song can be like a completely different vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like, and a lot of Lil Baby shit is kind of like catchy, like
A B C D E.
But when Lil Baby really slide on the goddamn beat, that shit be like, bruh.
But you know what? He don't have what that single at.
To my Kodak
that Baby single.
Shit, what? None of them got no single out right now.
I'm saying, but Baby really, he not an album. That Baby really radio hit, playtime radio Baby.
Yeah. His albums got success though.
They do, but I think Kodak
ain't never gonna have
the numbers
success like that.
Never. He too bad.
No, not the number. Yeah,
he bad.
He ain't got the image.
He don't give a fuck, bro.
That nigga is terrible.
Who else was being bad earlier? You said Outlaw was being bad. You said Kodak being bad.
Them niggas too bad for the industry.
Stop, Kodak. Damn, stop.
He can't.
Cut that shit out. You rich.
That Lauren London shit when he was like,
bad, bro. God,
he like come holler at me.
Cut that shit out.
Bad, bro. I remember I was listening to a Breakfast Club interview one time. He was on live. He was talking to Angela Yee. He was talking about having trying to talk to female, but he didn't gonna let me bust.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
They were like, wait a minute,
bro.
Yeah, you right,
bro. Video came out a couple of months.
Let me bust,
bro.
That's what he's talking about. I hope so.
You remember that video a couple months ago when the girl's like, he's like, she was like, I could have had somebody else. He's like, I could have had somebody give me some neck, but you don't see me bragging about it. I was like, yo, this man, chill out.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't want that barbecue from yesterday, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, he just different, bro. And he gonna stay him. But that's Bill.
That's crazy.
That's Bill.
He just too bad.
Hey, how y'all feel about only one HBCU player getting drafted? One.
You know, I don't agree with it. I'm happy that one did get drafted,
right?
But we know it's guys in HBCUs that are better.
At least
than D1.
I seen guys. 10 on Jackson State last year. Like, bro, they ready.
They had at least 4 guys. That
at least 4 for real. But I think
this is one guy. This one wide receiver I saw on Twitter from like Eastern Carolina or something like that. 6'4", move like a.
I believe
6 foot guy.
I believe it.
I mean,
but them guys just don't have the grades to really go with, or they got the history with their parents going there.
The situation,
right?
Or, everybody different. Everybody don't make it to the D1.
I just hate the HBCU just so frowned upon. It's still football at the collegiate level. I just hate it, bro.
Y'all really feel like it's like that though? Like if they all at the same combine and they all doing the same
I think
drills
so.
against the same people.
Let them go.
Y'all
I feel like it's certain HBCUs.
Some of these dudes got the same measurements, man.
Same metrics, got the same 40 speed.
I believe
route running.
Speed is speed, man.
But you got to keep in mind, like, these is billionaire companies is trying to bring somebody into their program,
right, to make money off.
So like when you say
this dude
the
ain't
reason
marketable,
that they ended up at that spot
Oh yeah,
is maybe the reason why we not drafting him.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Because
But
I still got to
I-
bring this dude
but
in
I still-
and can't be Henry Ruggs around here and stuff like that.
Right,
Like,
right.
The
Fact.
difference between Henry Ruggs and this other person is that if Henry Ruggs don't do what Henry Ruggs did, Henry Ruggs is gonna be the fourth leading receiver in the league.
You believe
When
that?
you talking,
He
I'm
wasn't-
not. No, I'm not saying. I'm not.
Oh,
not
okay.
saying
I'm
that.
about to say,
But I'm
we
saying like
pulling
you coming
them
from
spin-
Alabama, like
yeah.
you looking at what his potential is.
Right, he
But if
could.
you looking at one of these other guys that they got some checker shit in their past,
Right.
and they a 6th-round pick, I'll go take the white dude, the
Facts.
coach's kid.
Speaking of Henry
that doesn't
Ruggs.
have the issues. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
that kind of sits. You
I
got.
definitely agree.
No, I agree, but
I would
don't-
much
but
rather.
those
Obviously,
players,
I'd much rather.
But these players fuck up too all year in the NFL.
not saying they don't.
I post the news.
I'm not saying they
But
don't.
when they taking the smartest gamble for they
Right.
product.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
speaking of Henry Ruggs, man, took a plea deal. He got to do a minimum 3 to 10 years.
They might just give him time.
I think he gonna get time. He been locked up since October. It ain't a year though. Give him a little time.
Oh yeah.
He may do
some.
some-
He might have to finish the
I
rest
like
of the
them.
3.
I like that to be news on TV. I like him to be at home in a couple of months with an ankle monitor. Nah.
Yeah, I think he'll sit like another year, a year and a half.
Cause Dante sat about a year, didn't he? When
Dante who?
Dante Stallworth, when he was DWI, you know, he murdered somebody. He was high as hell.
That shit.
He killed an older guy, ran him over.
I kind of feel like I remember that.
Yeah, he did about a year or two. He got out. He got back in the NFL quick though. God damn.
That was
Boy
a
had
long
another
time.
career. Yeah, he got out. He got out and got back in.
That was before you had a beard and everything.
Yeah.
Right then. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
Dante
man.
Stallworth.
Henry
Nigga
Ruggs, he
stroking
may-
shit. You know?
Henry Ruggs, he'll be back in the league though. He'll be back, man. It's just unfortunate, like
Yeah.
going that fast and shit, man.
He fucked up.
Yeah,
Dude,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that drunk shit.
it's that drunk shit.
For
Yeah,
sure.
And I got one more thing: power slap, man.
Nothing.
How you feel? You want need another one?
Oh, we good. I mean, I will if it just ends up over here
yeah,
all
we
of a
get-
sudden.
we get-
But yeah, I was just anti drunk shit.
Um,
Product placement, goddamn. Oh, we got the
They're
clean.
not
My fault.
sponsors.
Da-
Yeah,
Dana-
they're sponsors.
Dana-
My fault.
Dana White.
H2O.
So Dana White got the power slap league, and it's so funny. I posted
yeah.
on our TikTok. We got like
That's how
we
we
almost got a
we
million.
like
Almost got a million.
100K views. Followers. Damn near.
I gotta
You
post
said
some
100K.
power slap.
We got 100. We damn near got 100K followers.
Yeah, right.
But we got like 25
Yeah,
million
yeah,
views. on
yeah,
the
yeah,
video.
yeah. But the TikTok go crazy. Let me just log in real quick, cause.
Yeah. We got.
But
hella
the
views.
power slap, yeah, we got 93,000 followers on
93,000.
TikTok.
Okay.
So Dana White, he got this power slap league, and they be slapping them and they fall out. So I'm like, bro, some of these guys on steroids. I knew it, I've known it, and it just came out. The Nevada
They
Athletic
drug tested
Commission.
for the power slap.
They
league?
had to,
yeah.
man. They slapping these folks. These folks can't get up, and
Folks' faces is
folks
like
waking
this.
up on the plane home swollen with a check for what? They get $1,000 for losing.
1,000. That's it.
For losing, yes, 1,000.
Oh no.
you might have
sir.
to. You might have to
I'm saying his shit was
research
like
that.
this.
No,
1,000, nigga.
I looked it up. They get $1,000. The loser get
Man,
$1,000.
please. I don't want no $1,000. That ain't nothing.
They thinking they gonna make it to the next round. Everybody think they can get out slapped.
Man, please.
That shit just like basketball.
And then they let
Everybody
them
think they can
wind
get
up.
there.
They letting them.
if I just would have.
Nah. It just ain't meant
They
for
can't let
everybody.
these folks wind up from the ground. One dude was on the ground. I'm like, yo,
Bro.
goddamn elbow energy done goddamn. He
just
finna
seen-
kill this dude.
I just seen some power slap yesterday. It was one of them. I don't know. I don't think they were American, but it was two women, and one of them was built like Brock Lesnar, and the other one was built
Pipsqueak.
like one of the girls off Friends. and the one off Friends had to take the first blow. She ate it. Crack. All right. She made it through. You know what I'm
my
saying? I'm
God.
watching somebody else's video. Bro, she hit Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was like, put that dust.
Put that shit down. I got put that on my palm,
Right.
Polly.
She just tried.
Oh my God. She never even flinched. She never even turned.
Oh
Brock
my.
Lesnar never even turned.
And that's the thing, bro. Come on, Dana.
Next lap.
Nah, she ate all three of them.
They
She
finna.
survived.
I think
Friends did?
$1,000. Friends got $1,000. Let Tom
Damn.
tell it.
UFC. They about to be at the next UFC event. They gonna have a power slap like two competitors. They gotta
I
stop
almost
that.
feel like that shit almost more violent than.
It's more comedy than anything. I know Dana White be at home fucking cackling, man. Boy, be
I
laughing.
couldn't do it.
Boy, I couldn't.
I'm not about to just nah. That's ridiculous.
Man, you talking about a dude slapping like they foreheads be cracked and shit
That's
like off a
ridiculous.
slap, bro. Like the violent shit I done posted on TikTok is why we have almost 94,000 followers. Cause they like the violent. They waiting on the violent.
Yeah.
I just wait on the violent too. I only post the violent clips, not the little soft stuff.
I don't like to be adding women though to that.
Bro, that woman got slapped so hard she did a roll. She rolled. I said,
Yeah.
damn. I said, help that. They not even help. They wait till they fall.
They only wait for them to fall back, not
Bro,
forward.
you know it's
She
bad.
went-
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
participate in nothing where it's 3 people standing around me like deacons and I'm about to
Right, you
get
gotta
my-
hold.
catch your
And you gotta put your hands behind your
That's
back.
your only job.
Right. And they got like a little thing they gotta hold.
If you drop
Yeah.
it, you done. Like
Yeah.
they know you done.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah.
I don't want
But-
to be blessed in that.
But
manner
6
right there,
people
man.
got suspended. 6 of the heavy slappers got suspended.
the heaviest slappers.
Them folks need to go to jail for that too. Like you already like can't defend themselves. You should be in handcuffs.
Yeah.
But that's all I
too
got,
far.
man. That's all the news I got.
How much are you winning? You talking about you get 1,000 for losing? Like,
I
how
don't-
much you winning?
That's-
if
you know Dana White don't pay UFC fighters. They don't get paid. That one lady that won was like, yeah, I've been eating out my car. I'm glad. I said, bro, y'all gotta, Dana White need to go to jail. He need to be
They
arrested.
getting their money from.
and he slapped their wife.
Yeah, he slapped
Yeah,
his wife.
got away with
They
it.
put that on the
they
rug,
clapped
didn't they?
for him after that shit.
Like that was like a promo to the slap.
I'm telling
Right.
you what,
They-
because it was
they
the
clapped
same
it up
week.
for him after that
It was
shit.
the same week. I swear to God, it
He
was the
got
same
no
week.
heat for that.
The
bro.
same week that shit premiered on TBS, he slapped hell out of his wife. Yeah.
Let's go and get the party started.
Show 'em what they in for.
Went sitting in TMZ for free.
Nigga said, I
TMZ
forgot.
and he had to pay for that.
Nigga
Nah,
said,
post
"Damn,
that.
I forgot to cut the promo."
Bro,
Right.
What'd you say, bitch?
this dude, he greedy though. He don't pay nobody, man.
Oh nah, he get
He
it all.
don't pay, bro. If you look at
The
that,
top
the average,
motherfuckers get
bro,
money, but the regular people.
no, the people who winning too don't, bro. They look at what they.
Adesanya and niggas like that gotta be.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying, like that.
Bro, you know niggas' names. Get off
Yeah,
that.
I don't know their names. I know
The
a
black
couple
dude, that's
niggas.
the only person I know. Adesanya.
He won too.
He just won.
Y'all know McConnor.
Yeah, McConnor.
And he was getting paid.
No, McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
you was talking about a slap nigga.
Nah, hell nah. UFC.
I gotta look up what them slap niggas making
I
now.
don't know no slap nigga. I ain't never watched it.
Bro,
I just see
think
the
you-
clips.
I think you capping right now. You do know the slap niggas.
Adesanya is the black guy that just fought on UFC.
Bro, you know the slap niggas too. You know 2 slap
I
niggas.
never even watched it. I only saw the
Look,
clips.
winners.
soon as
Look,
you
look,
open his
look.
phone,
Do
that's
y'all
what a
believe
slap
me
niggas
now?
is.
Do
That's
y'all
okay.
believe me now? Power slap winners collect 2 to 10,000 per match. The loser get $1,000. Like you get $1,000 for getting your ass slapped
That
out.
shit make my tooth
Not
hurt.
the winner get 2 bands.
2 to 10, they said.
10, you gotta be Hulk Hogan or some shit. Like everybody, the
motherfuckers
crowd
that suspended
pleaser.
was getting 10.
The crowd pleaser. They, woo! He
Yeah.
come on stage. Everybody, woo! We better
That's
slap
what I was
shit
about
out
to
you.
say. Yeah, you gotta be
That guy, like the one that got
the dramatic fall.
Yeah.
It depends on how many of the deacons catch you. If you get 2 deacons to
Somebody
catch,
It's probably like
I
a
think
dude
they
about.
hire deacons. They just hire deacons to stand behind
It's
them
probably a
people
dude
because
that's
they
slapping
experienced.
everybody
You gotta have
out.
somebody experienced in that field.
Hell no.
Bro, I gotta
gotta
see the top slappers now. Like, bro, $10,000 ain't really shit though, man.
Not to be getting slapped out.
See, Dana
I
don't
don't
care
even-
about
they
that
got
shit.
belts?
Dana got the views.
Slap belt.
This shit on TBS.
Slap belt champion. of
Bro,
the world.
Dana's on TBS Power Slap.
Oh, that's where they come at.
Oh, he getting
He's
the money.
TBS
the,
said, yeah, let's run
broadcasting
it. Yeah.
money.
Is it like a power slap? Is it like a power slap league?
It's
like
a league,
Like
bro.
I mean,
It's a
not a league. But
Tournament.
like is it like they do with his MMA stuff where it's like they working all season long to
Bro.
build up to and they have
Right, like how do they prepare for it? Like what do they? What's the
Bro,
training
I
camp?
be seeing like in the background,
Remember
you know,
these?
you know when the dude talking, the little B-roll come up. You see the dude like, yeah, I've been doing this for 4 years.
What practicing his
Yeah,
slap
like you would see him
technique?
talking in the background, but you would see him like slapping, like. You like, bro, you have not been doing this shit for 4 years, bro.
this nigga got 2 of his fingers
Yeah.
crossed and shit. This
Nigga broke
got
like his
special
pinky.
techniques.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, go ahead, Wayne, with the NBA, bro.
Shit, yeah, let's go and get into the NBA. As we know, the Hawks. Last time we spoke, they were still in it. Now
Yeah,
they're out.
yeah,
I got my Hawks shirt on today.
Yeah, you just do it. You be repping.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, fuck them. They lost 4-2 against the Boston Celtics. Game 6 was a very close game. I think we could have pulled it out.
Murray just all that. Thank God, y'all the devil.
That's his
You
first
shoulda-
playoffs, man.
You should have
He
put the
just
devil
happy.
in you, game 6, nigga.
Right, because they won.
Because he was when they won, he was like the devil on my back. God got me.
Oh yeah,
he didn't have your ass game
yeah,
6.
Yeah.
What he had about 12, 13? Oh man,
I don't remember what he had, but
damn,
we lost.
Murray. Sick, boy.
Bucks got gentlemen swept first round.
Yeah, that was surprising. Well, it wasn't because Giannis missed 3 games.
Yeah, technically he had 11 minutes in the first game.
Right.
But yeah,
with 9 PRA, he finna go nuts that first. But anyway, yeah, they got gentlemen swept. They didn't. Drew not man enough. No, he wasn't. Jimmy. No.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Hemi.
He looking like the best player in the playoffs. He out tonight, but Jimmy looking like the best player in the playoffs.
I ain't see that.
So far, he has been.
56.
So far, he has been.
And then he
Why
followed.
don't you post that post about him, man? Holiday, man.
Drew is that was.
He say he might be thinking about retirement after the 2 years on his contract run up.
That's Celsius.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna get into that.
He not him. I don't know. Drew, they say he was the best 2-way, but Jimmy averaged 40 on him for that first round.
Yeah, 37.
40. I'm doing I'm going to
rounding. But I'm saying
I went to math. I'm rounding. I'm going to 40.
It was good math work.
40. Sorry.
Rounding up by 10s.
So yeah, I had to.
Should have just did 50. Goddamn, we going.
Hey, sorry, Drew.
40 feel like 50.
Hey, I love Drew game. Drew got a ring. He's satisfied. He done made great money.
And his
he
wife
robbed the Pelicans.
Listen, man.
He robbed the Pelicans for a little time.
Listen,
he ain't rob him. He put in the work.
Drew
He ain't robbed nothing.
Listen, the whole
Drew
Holiday
every
family
penny.
though. You talking about in good shape. You said his wife played professionally.
USA,
His
yeah.
2 younger brothers played
Right,
professionally.
they good. Family,
His
mama, them
dad
good.
played professionally.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
he
came
good.
from a whole that whole thing, man. Like they got a whole unique situation, bro.
Yeah.
They
I
gonna be in
don't
great
blame
shape.
him. And then
So, like,
he give money
he
to
done made hella
he give
money.
money to hella like during the pandemic.
He's
he was
charitable
giving
as hell. He
to
give
black
out money and
to
all
black
kind of
owned
shit.
businesses though.
I don't even
Yeah.
round
He
up my
gave
dollar
his-
at Walmart.
During the pandemic, that first year, during the first year, he gave his whole check. Remember, to black businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he
like-
different.
Danny Mills did too.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
they
yeah,
different.
like
Yeah.
he could just do this at the highest level that he feel like he could do it, and then sit down when it's time to sit down. Like it's
like
good to be in that
injuries,
shit.
not coming out with these bad injuries and thinking about contemplating, do I want to retire because of the injury?
Especially when he's, your wife's still going, and you can go support her and be
Man,
around that
and
too.
the kids.
Yeah, all of that.
Kids,
Got
all
young
that.
kids,
Support the
man.
brothers.
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
That might be done
The
already.
brothers will be done too. when he retired, the NBA say, get him out.
Yeah.
They gonna say, get him out.
Drew's
He is
gone. Get him out of here.
Theonis, Theonis. They did
Thanasis.
Yeah, they did a survey and said he would not be in the NBA if his brother was not Giannis.
No.
Nigga on the
He'd
Bucks
be G
stealing the
League.
spots.
He'd
They
be
need
G
that
League.
spot. He's just taking it.
Giannis said, hey.
Giannis said, my brother.
But all due respect though, even though Jimmy went crazy and put them numbers up, bro, Drew, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
I mean, sometimes that dude just that good. Sometimes he on that run
Yeah.
and he just was in a zone. But man for man, you listen to dudes in the league talk, Drew tough.
He
Drew
is. They
is.
say he the best two way.
Oh, Drew him.
They say he
I ain't
is.
got nothing bad to
I
say
believe
against
it. It's just that playoff series when Jimmy said, I own you, and they
he
was down 6.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
scary.
And they came back.
Bro,
and
it was 2 minutes in the game. That man said, I own you. They down 6.
That's
Come
just
on,
Hemi,
bro.
though.
I
That's
don't
just
know,
Hemi.
man.
It
That's
ain't,
a
that's
different-
not
that's a-
really no knock on Drew.
That's demonic,
That's
man.
Just
That's
Jimmy was
demonic.
just in his bag.
That's
for real.
demonic.
Like you couldn't do nothing against him.
That's demonic.
got it going.
6, you down 6 points talking like that?
That's when you supposed to talk. You got to.
After seeing that video, I said,
Oh,
Yeah,
Jimmy
he knew
been
what was
knowing how
coming.
to talk.
He did that fake spin on Drew ass, and I said,
Yeah, he
damn.
been knowing how to talk.
Yeah, he just in his bag, and unfortunately, he got that ankle injury, but I expect him to play next game if they lose tonight.
It might have been
Another-
my fault. I
No,
was just
you
gonna
good.
say it might be one of them style make fights type thing too. Like as good as Drew is, it just might have been a bad matchup.
That's
for
what
him.
it was.
Yeah,
It was a
that's
horrible
all it
matchup,
is.
man.
He
It
done
was-
sat on a lot of
It
niggas,
ain't-
bro.
It
Oh,
wasn't
he
Drew's
have.
fault. It wasn't Drew.
Yeah.
Jimmy was just. It's just
Like
like,
that-
some
that-
shit you just you.
that round,
you
like
couldn't do shit
when
with him.
when he in the Eastern Conference Finals when he was against Trey. Trey was fucking. He was averaging almost 40 that
Yeah,
series.
he dropped
about
what
30.
48 first game
That's
one.
what I'm
We
saying.
stole it too.
That's what I'm saying. It's just some nights.
Some matchups is just
And they pros at the end of the day,
right.
bro. You ain't holding
you go
no damn
against a
pro
superstar.
down
You
every-
just you can't stop them. You just want to slow them down and contain them.
One thing I learned though is Philly dropped that fucking ball though, not letting Tobias go for Drew. What the hell was they thinking?
For Jimmy.
I mean, for Jimmy.
Right,
they
right.
dropped that ball, not bringing Jimmy back.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I mean, wow.
I mean, we can say the same thing about Minnesota. They was dumb.
I mean,
because he was going pushing Cat too hard and
that was crazy.
And Wiggins too hard.
And that's what it was with Embiid and them. He was pushing them too
Well,
hard.
no, Embiid liked him.
Yeah, he said it after the fact.
Him and Embiid still want to be teammates.
When he bust their ass though. Joel Embiid was on that starting team, bro.
No, that was in Minnesota that happened.
Oh, that was in Minnesota. That's
why I said Cat and Wiggins.
You
Yeah,
right.
but that shit just go back to what you were talking about earlier with chemistry. You know what I'm saying? We're having certain groups of people together and the shit work. Sometimes you, especially at this level, because you gotta have a certain amount of talent.
You have.
And if you don't have a certain amount of talent, you already over with.
Especially
when you
got
a certain amount of talent, and you got guys in there that don't want to have somebody on their ass or don't want to have, you know what I'm saying, that just refuse to do certain stuff. Like them niggas that's real good, still putting the people in the seats.
You got to.
So, you know, like, winning is cool, but sometimes you just got to have a talented motherfucker there and try and figure that shit out. And that shit don't work sometimes. And that's where you end up with Jimmy in 5 teams in 4 years.
Sick. That's sick,
that niggas
bro.
argue with, you know, he top 5 in the league right now.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, Philly had him, and they was like, "No, we're going to keep Tobias and company." Appreciate you, though, Jimmy.
They dropped the bag. They dropped the ball for sure. Cavaliers and Knicks gentlemen swept them.
Shocking.
We don't really got to get too much into that.
I
had the Knicks winning that series.
I hate the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks, though. I hate
but
y'all.
shout out to them. They did
Knicks.
lose game 1 against the Heat. They're playing game 2 right now. Jimmy's out, like you said.
Let me see that.
So
shit.
we
I
gonna
think that just so showed it was like 48-43. I think Miami
who
up.
up? Miami up?
Miami up.
They
without
Eric Spoelstra
Jimmy.
gonna coach.
Without Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Eric gonna coach.
Okay.
Look, he talking about 46, 40.
But that game, let's talk about.
I didn't even realize he had an accent until then. He was like 46, 40.
Yeah.
This nigga turned into
Yeah.
Styles P all of a sudden.
Yeah, man.
I'm making mine up.
Let's talk about
The
Game
Locks is in
7.
the building.
Game 7. Kings and Warriors.
You know Warriors is gonna. We knew.
Steph Curry, they said after the game
4
6
a.m.
loss, they said he was texting Draymond 4 a.m. and he gave one of the most powerful speeches of his career.
Told him he got him.
He said Andrew Wiggins said he damn near cried, and they went out and he dropped fucking 50 in Game 7, most points ever scored in a Game 7 in NBA history.
Yeah.
Also his career playoff high.
He pretty much told them, like, get out the way. I'm taking over tomorrow. If you in your feelings, stay your ass at home. I'm me.
He also instilled
the message too.
Nah, you know the journalists the journalists and Draymond said it too.
Yeah, but he also
Draymond
was instilling
podcast.
some confidence in him.
Yeah, Draymond.
Trying to
Draymond had to
rally his guys up.
drop the news.
But
Dropping jewels.
for him to do that and then follow up with a 50-point game was incredible to watch.
50.
I enjoyed
This
every
is
second
high
of
though.
it.
That's crazy.
I mean, shit, 50 in the playoffs when niggas
That's what I'm
is
saying.
game
That's
planning
what
for
I
you
said.
for 6
That's
games
crazy.
already?
That's crazy that this is hot this late. He's the oldest player to do it.
Yeah.
He's the oldest player in the NBA
35,
history.
right?
Yeah, to do it in the playoffs, 50. He's the oldest. That's crazy. He
Gotta
just
be.
nigga said, I'm just gonna turn up tomorrow and make history tomorrow. Fuck it.
He him. So they get past the Kings in
Easy,
Game
yeah.
7. Of course, we know that the Lakers got past the Memphis Grizzlies in 6.
Shockingly.
They're going to match up with the Warriors. Who y'all feel in that series? They got their
Already
game
put the
one
money
playing
on the
later
Warriors.
tonight.
Already put the money on the Warriors, baby.
Warriors, what you got them in?
6, maybe 5 if AD don't show up. AD got his ball. Bron, if you notice, Bron not putting up them 30-point clips like
Not in that first series he wasn't.
and that's scary because you gonna have to
But
drop 30.
he got a 20-20 game and
Yeah.
he's still putting numbers up.
But this is a different series. This
yeah,
different.
the Warriors he
We
gonna have,
talking
he
about
might have to score a little
we
more.
talking about this may be pool breakout for the playoffs this year. Last series he averaged about 13, 14 points. It didn't look too good.
Mm-hmm.
I like him to come out his shell against, especially starting off at home because they at home, right? Warriors.
Yeah, they
That's
six. They 6.
That's what I'm
Lakers are
saying.
7,
That's what I'm
so
saying. So I
It's
like.
crazy that a 6 and a 7 seed is facing off in the second round of the
That's
playoffs.
crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
time for that. I know I missed y'all whole NCAA thing, but it's just time for that, bro.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just different these days.
It
Like,
is.
there's
It
a lot
is
more
different.
parity
It is.
around everywhere.
And then
I like it though. I like the
who
new.
you got that series, Coach?
Be honest.
Everybody
too.
health?
Everybody healthy. Yeah.
Everybody healthy?
Remain. Assuming health the whole 7 games if you think it's going 7.
And shout out to Looney too.
Man.
I'll take I don't even like them because they front runners, just because they've been front runners forever. But I'm gonna take the Lakers, bro. I'm gonna put it on that guy.
Yeah, what you got him in? Nah.
Here you go
Hell
with
no.
that shit.
That boy don't happen.
Nah, no.
I go Lakers and I'm gonna go 6. Because all the rest of that shit seem unless
Like
it's
said,
an injury or something like that. There's no way that I
AD
can imagine.
Bones ain't
It's
ready,
gonna be some real. It's gonna be some real work.
I got Warriors in 6. I got Warriors.
My money, I got Lakers, but I already put the money on the Warriors, so that's just how we doing it.
What was the matchup during the season? Well, this shit don't matter.
Warriors
Warriors
went nuts.
Right.
Warriors went. I think Warriors went nuts, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know who won the season series.
It
Probably the
don't matter.
Warriors.
Yeah, I think Warriors swept. It don't matter though.
Yeah. 76ers in Boston. They played last night. Game
Wow.
1.
Shocking.
James Harden went back into his Houston bag, matched his career playoff high with 45 points. Also did it on one of his more efficient nights. You know,
Man,
he used to get most
no
of his
free
points
throws.
exclusively,
Like 4
not
free
exclusively,
throws.
but from the free throw line.
Only
He
4.
used to live from the free throw line, and he didn't shoot
Only
a lot
4
of free
points.
throws.
Only 4 points
So
from the
that
free
was
throw
one of
line.
his. Even though he had 60-point games before in the regular season, this was his best
He missed like 8
collective
shots.
performance
Missed
as
like
far
8
as
shots.
getting
Oh,
buckets. He had 5 layups. He had 5 mid-range shots and 5. Well, a minimum of 5 on each.
Right.
He had 7
Yeah, he
three-pointers
went
in total.
nuts. He went
but he had
nuts.
5. That's the first time he had 5, 5, and 5 from
Well-
all 3 levels in a game in his career.
Well, they kept
So,
switching Al Horford on them.
Yeah, so
Stupid.
I mean, he really tapped back into that Houston bag.
Yeah, he did.
He did what he had to do. Came in with the mentality without Joel Embiid in that first game, and they delivered. But not only did they deliver, but Boston absolutely dropped the
They
fucking
dropped
ball.
it. They was up.
Brogdon throwing that pass to Maxey.
Marcus Smart.
for the
What
wide
was
open
that?
layup.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah. I felt like Tatum did have 37 or 39, but it was certain plays where I feel like he should have been more aggressive. Jaylen Brown first quarter had 14 points, ended up with what?
He need to be investigated. Like 23.
Like 20,
you need to be
yeah.
investigated.
Like,
you heard
I
my
don't know what
prospects.
that was about.
Prospects.
So
that's what it was. They gambling. They
Boston
called
definitely
him.
dropped the
They
ball.
called his ass. That's what it was.
And B's dealing with his knee injury, but
I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him.
I think he's doubtful for game 2, but
I let him.
I wouldn't
bro,
play
they already
him either.
stole one. You got one.
wouldn't play
Don't
him
get
either.
greedy. Let him heal. He 300
I'll bring him
pounds.
back game 3.
Game 3 he playing.
Yeah, I'll bring him back game 3.
Man, as soon as he say that he healthy enough, I'm not waiting. I'm
Wow.
not waiting, bro. It's too.
You're ruthless.
Listen, bro.
Nah,
listen.
But I respect that though. That's a gutsy call.
Listen,
gutsy, man.
If he can come back and he's ready to contribute, because he's the one that's unstoppable.
But if he blow a tire,
He is.
I'm saying, but like, you know, we all had an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not normally
shit
like you're gonna
300
go
though.
ahead.
He 300 though.
Yeah,
with
I'm
that-
saying, but he also like the care and treatment that he's getting is different. It's not like he just
You
sitting
right,
at the
you
house
right,
with
you
his
right.
leg up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like if they deem him ready to do it, I'm sure they're not gonna put him out there limping and stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
Like if
No.
he look like he full speed and he can move and cut and all that, he got all the, you know what I'm saying? They got enough intel to make the right decision. I'm not just gonna let him sit just because he can wait another day. Like I gotta keep him in there. I gotta keep him in there. 'Cause he's
And he been
the one.
participating in shoot around, and
Yeah.
he did win MVP today. Sorry,
Shout out
we
to
forgot that.
shout out to Embiid, man. He deserve it.
Yeah,
you know,
between him, Jokic, and Giannis, he ended up beating the other 2
I like
finalists.
Jokic though.
Them niggas is so good at basketball.
Bro, they
Bro,
are
Jokic,
incredible.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know
Jokic
Embiid.
is so fly,
Jokic
bro.
is I like
It's
Jokic's
poetry watching
game.
him.
I like looking at Jokic's game better than Embiid's. It's just so much, bro. The shit that he do, he not supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
bro.
When it, the
The shit
thing,
that he do, he not supposed to be
but
doing.
I feel like
bro.
it is more exciting to watch. I as a basketball mind,
Who do you like more to watch?
If I want to look at like an IQ player or like a player that's fundamental and also amazing, is Jokic. But if I want to see somebody like this motherfucker is getting buckets.
And flopping and
He flopped too much, yeah,
Bro,
he flopped
that
too
shit,
much.
I don't want to. Bro, he do that shit so much,
Yeah,
bro.
he flopped way too much. But
Shit
when
is
it like
annoying, man.
how dominant he
He
is,
is.
and
But
how,
why, if he's
how
so
he can
dominant,
score,
why you flop to go to the line?
I can't answer. I'm not Embiid.
That's why I'm a Jokic.
I don't know why he do that
why.
shit.
Because they blow the whistle, nigga. If they didn't blow the whistle, he wouldn't be fucking
Right,
flopping.
right.
Like,
That's,
That
I
is
don't
the
like
case.
this. What I'm saying.
I
The
mean,
shit not.
it's not his fault that they blow the fucking whistle. They
He-
gonna blow the
he-
whistle when they do the
He
shit. Do the
fucking.
shit.
That's why he hurt.
I don't like it.
That's
either.
why he hurt. That we fucking falling out on the knees.
That nigga tough, bro.
He tough.
Shout out to Embiid for getting MVP. Shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
to Embiid for giving me that champion fantasy too. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Man,
shout
stop
out to
bringing that
Embiid
shit
for
up,
being in Philadelphia. My name is Philip, so I don't know.
The last series we're gonna kind of touch. Well, we're gonna touch base on is the Denver and Suns series.
Done. Done.
I like Denver to win in 4.
Facts.
I like them.
I like
going
5.
into the
I said
series.
5.
Going into the series, I had
5.
I actually had Phoenix.
Whoa.
Well, before the series started, after game one,
no
I was
depth?
like, I took it out. I took it out. I was like, after I saw game one, that was all I needed to see.
No depth.
They
There's
have
nothing
no
there.
depth.
There's nothing there.
The chemistry isn't really there. Like before the playoffs, they were undefeated with Kevin Durant, but they weren't playing. It was the end of the season.
Right.
They
Nobody.
were integrating him.
Right.
Teams were sitting players and different stuff. But now that we got, I would the LA Clippers healthy, or not even with PG, with Kawhi Leonard
Would've
only,
beat them.
I think they would have beat Phoenix.
Me too. I don't know why.
But they
Kawhi
got
said.
past because Kawhi got out. He
tore his
injury. He
meniscus.
tore
He did.
meniscus or something.
He did.
But yeah, so they got past them, and I knew that once they got after game one, I was like,
Man, they letting KCP fold their ass.
I was like, yeah.
KCP was
Jokic 39,
Listen,
16, and 5.
If you let KCP shoot off the
blocks, 1
dribble
assist,
and come off screens and shooting contested threes and he making them, they see blood. They see the blood.
They depth is just
They see
insane.
red. They see
got
red.
Uncle Green dunking on motherfuckers still off the bench.
He look old too. Yeah,
It's just
it's
over.
over.
Different,
It's over.
bro.
They can't stop
different.
Jokic.
MPJ, he can
Can't
get
stop
off,
Jokic, and he ain't got
and
off.
he ain't did it yet. You know
And
what I'm
Jamal
saying?
didn't even have
Jamal had a bad game.
Jamal had a
man.
horrible game.
And they still won. CP3 is going to be out. You said they say a week, potentially 3 games.
2.
Well, yeah,
said
I'm saying,
2.
yeah.
'Cause it's
It's
sweet.
only going to be 2 because I think they're going to get swept.
Yeah, me too. But
and-
maybe the floor. You know how players get out in the floor spacing. Maybe they put D Book at the 1. I don't know.
I don't like it.
Okay,
I don't
well.
like it at all.
Well, I like 4
Because
too.
who they gonna slide? Campaign? They gonna slide him in the start lineup?
Shamit.
Who they gonna slide? Terrence Ross, Shamit,
I might be
Ross was the worst pickup.
Wayne,
Might as
right?
well.
Hey,
Right?
Hey,
did.
hey. Terrence Ross was one of the worst pickups for a championship team. He shoot at a horrible
a
clip.
microwave. When he hot. When he not,
I
he
ain't
not.
seen the microwave in years.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I
goddamn
mean,
slow
It's been like
cooker
a
now.
year.
He a slow
He had a
cooker
couple
now.
good games when he was with the Magic, but
He's just there to be. That's all he is. Though,
He
is
a
a
vet.
hired
See,
gun.
now
He's
he
just
gotta-
somebody to know
yeah.
how to play the game,
Yeah, it's
know how to
over,
come in
bro.
and know the system and be able to hopefully.
Denver
hit some shots when shit gets
Denver
serious.
moving on. Warriors moving on. Philly
I
moving
like the
on.
Heat. I like the Heat.
Me
I
too.
had Boston at first. Game 2 gonna tell it all with
Yeah.
that series.
It is.
Game 2 gonna tell it all. Boston dropped the ball. They're fucked.
Yeah.
They're fucked.
I don't mind Boston losing. Fuck Boston.
Me neither.
Oh, me either.
Me neither.
They took us out of the playoffs.
I miss
Yeah,
Zaza
get them out.
Pachulia over the
neither.
summertime.
Oh yeah, Zaza. We got a KG face.
Yeah, I miss Zaza over
Game
the summertime.
7. We're going to Game 7.
that nigga head so big. Oh my
Bruh,
god.
facts, bro.
Dylan Brooks not coming back under any circumstance to the Grizzlies.
Over with.
That they said that came from Woj and Shams Charania.
Yeah.
Sorry, you won't be a Grizzly
Draymond
next year.
said that shit
Bro,
though.
who makes that? That report has never come out about a player not coming back 3 days after the season being over. Like
Something
nothing-
happened. You
I'm
gotta
not
think.
saying that-
But you gotta think.
But
He
it's
wasn't
important to say
talking.
this.
He
It's
wasn't talking to
crazy that
media.
they put it out there.
He wasn't talking to media. He was walking out on media.
He poked the bear that he should never poke.
He probably didn't make his exit meeting either. Bro was on some.
He was tweaking.
He deleted his Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro was Bron. Why you poke Bron? What the fuck was you
Right.
thinking?
Calm down, brother.
Bro, you want to know what's
Stupid.
crazy is that he really did the best thing for himself and then did the worst thing for himself. Because he had put himself in a position where every single game they played, he was a conversation.
gonna be a conversation.
And for him personally, his brand,
That-
he had built
He
himself
flopped
something.
it. He flopped it though.
And then you turn around and now you won't even answer questions and you don't want to talk to the people now. Like,
and your social
like you
media
had-
deleted.
He
That's
flipped.
that's
He flipped the
cowardly.
switch,
You just
yeah.
coward.
Yeah,
They just
I
went
don't know what's
coward.
going on with him, but I thought I was impressed. Like 2 weeks ago, they were just showing Dylan Brooks clips. He finished the game with 7 and 3.
Yeah, but he all
ESPN
defense.
showing Dylan Brooks hit his 2 shots and play defense, and Ja Morant dunked one time, and that's your whole highlight. But I'm like, damn, this nigga Dylan Brooks done got it.
He all team. He all NBA third team defense.
Who?
Dylan.
Is he?
I think he will be. I think he gonna make a defensive team.
What?
Sheesh.
I think he will.
What? Being
I
on
couldn't
the
have
floor?
called that.
I think he will. But
Let's go ahead and wrap the show up. Any shout outs?
shout out to Clean Energy.
sure.
Get you a smoothie, vegan
Clean
base.
Energy.
We'll get you a couple. Let you take
Yeah.
some.
Shout out
you
Prize
CJ.
Picks. Use our code
Real.
Players then. Up to 100%. I mean, match,
$100,
up to $100. And you got shout out to Coach.
We gotta
for
pull
pulling
up to that gym.
Hoop
I got-
Nation Heart.
And my
Hoop
son
Nation
about
Heart.
to be 3. He gonna be in
15
that
minutes
gym.
away, bro. 15
Where your
minutes
gym
away.
at? 15 minutes
The
from
school,
here?
15 minutes away
Bro,
from
my
here, bro.
son.
My dad?
We
15.
pulling up. We pull up.
We right in the Emory area.
Yeah,
We right by
see,
Emory.
yeah, yeah.
Pull up.
I got a shout out to my wife.
Uh-huh.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
And you got a daughter. You got 2 other athletes.
I got kids, man.
Man, got
And
kids
then
now,
the second
man.
son play football, right?
Kieran, he got a baseball game tonight.
Oh, he played baseball.
I
and
don't want to
football.
make it look like I chose y'all over them, but you know I had to come through
Hey, I
and
appreciate
get with my
that.
young
I
guys one
appreciate
time.
that.
But yeah, I got
I
an
appreciate
8-year-old Jelani that's he play all 3 sports. We good at everything at the crib. Just so you know, I was good at everything, whether y'all knew that or not. Shout out to CJ. He's supporting Paideia team out right now. I thought he was gonna be in here with me, but he wanted to go to the soccer game, so I didn't want to take
That's
him
cool.
with me.
He'll be
We'll get him on the show
here. He'll
eventually.
be here
We'll get him on
too.
the show.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope for him to be
we'll-
around
yeah,
this.
yeah, let's get him in here.
And shout out obviously to my daughter Amaria, Twixie,
Yeah.
and all her dancing prowess and all that kind of stuff. Eddie Johnson, Coach Johnson,
Yes,
obviously
sir.
that's my
Coach.
guy. It's the
Yep.
reason that we all here together right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Coach Patterson that y'all ain't seen in a while.
ain't seen him
Like
in a minute.
everybody that
I
I'm
be seeing them at the ABL games and stuff.
yeah, man. You
Yeah.
know, so you know, everybody that's with me is with me, man. I'm small circle. Shout out to all my young niggas, everybody that work with me, that train with me. It's in that labby. You feel me? So we got, we work on those. You know, the work on show. Y'all know what the tags
yeah, for
are.
sure.
Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
doing what we do around here, man. So I really appreciate y'all pulling me in for,
Yeah, man.
Absolutely,
for a
man.
moment. I would love to come back. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
invited
yeah.
myself.
Hey, man, come
Yeah,
back.
man,
Come
come
back,
please.
man. Bring
Lay on the
CJ
couch.
next time.
Lay on the
Bring the
couch.
superstar next time.
Motherfuckers is laying down. Motherfuckers is over here, arms folded. Security over there. I don't know what he's securing, but it's taking care of. Niggas is from New York when it's time to be from New York around this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well,
you
y'all
come
been tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
And we out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.